Hey guys, good morning, Dr. Troy, or welcome to St. Louis, or good morning and welcome to St. Louis. I'm super excited. It's Friday morning. It's game time, baby. That's right. In a few hours, we are going to meet, and this email, this video right now, is your welcome to the program. That's right. We're not going to get to the beginning of the program and then sit there and go through this monologue. This is your monologue, which means I have to get right to the point because you don't want to sit and stare at your phone or a computer for an hour. And we have to get right to the key points and elements of what we need to just be set up and ready to go when we start today at 1 p.m. sharp. And I mean, like, your butts will already be in your seats, ready to go at 1 p.m. So I want to welcome you to St. Louis, welcome you to, I guess, the bi-state area. Number two, I love you, I honor you, I appreciate you. I know what it takes to travel. I know what it takes to leave family. I know what it takes to travel with family. I know all this stuff, and I'm so excited and honored that you are here with me. It's been a really interesting last 2 weeks. I've had some people back out who said they were going to be here, which has been frustrating. I did stack on them, so don't worry, all is good. It's something that you just have to just make sure you keep your focused energy on what's important and what's that. Because what would I tell you? Focus on the people who are there. Focus on the patients who are there. Focus on the people, right? So in this program, it's focusing on you guys, and I'm really excited to be able to do that this weekend. So I welcome you. Namaste. Okay, so part two, Wake Up Chiro. You've been watching a 60, you're at basically about what? 30 days now. And if you've noticed yesterday and today, nothing, man. There is nothing playing. Why? Because I've shut it down until Monday. There is no need to go any further. You will start back up in the program again on Monday. So why? Because we now have gone through close to 30 days of this program leading up to today. So that gives you a great opportunity to be able to just hone in and focus your energies over the course of the next 3 days. You don't have to get up and watch that. Now, I'm sorry if that ruins a flow and energy that you were already into, but you're going to re-engage come Monday. But what is Wake Up Chiro? What is the deal with this? So Wake Up Chiro, for those of you who know, it is something that's powered by OYA Coaching and Wake Up Warrior, which is a program most of you know that I've been doing for probably 2 years or over 2 years now, is being a part of Wake Up Warrior. And Wake Up Warrior ultimately is about waking up that warrior that's inside of all of us, is waking up that person who gets up and goes and makes things happen. The warrior inside of us, the fighter inside of us, that person who is both the dark and the light in life. And so as I was sitting in a program, I guess maybe 6 months ago, I was sitting there going, man, Wake Up Chiro, Wake Up Chiro. How cool would Wake Up Chiro be? That could be pretty awesome. And it becomes what? Because we are chiropractic warriors. So wake up the chiropractic warrior in you, but what ultimately has to wake up is what? The warrior in you, which is male or female, it doesn't matter, because every one of us has a fighter inside of us. Every one of us has that dark side. Every one of us has that light side, but every one of us has this inside of us that in order to be a chiropractic warrior, you have to wake up the person first. You have to wake up, and you have to wake up to a number of things. This is worth writing down. Number one, you have to wake up to how great you are. Your greatness. Number two, you have to wake up to do what? To be consistent in your life. Number three, you have to be disciplined in your life. So understand my greatness, be disciplined, be consistent in my life. And if I'm consistent and disciplined in my life, then I have to make sure that I'm taking strong action, not just action. Somebody says, oh, I'm training for a 5K, and they get pissed off because they ran it in 55 minutes. And I say, well, how were you training? Well, I was going out and running 3-4 times a week. What did the training program say? Training program said I was supposed to run at a pace of 9 minutes and 30 seconds. What pace were you running at in your training? 11 minutes. Okay, so you were consistent, you were disciplined, but you weren't doing the work. And this is where we get confused because we go, no, you don't understand. I did the work. I did what was necessary. No, you did work, but did you do the work that was necessary? Because the work that was necessary meant pushing yourself to get to where you want to go. The work that was necessary was pushing yourself to get to where you wanted to go. It's so important. So we need consistency, we need discipline, and we need real action. Consistency, discipline, real action. Consistency, discipline, real action. Say it with me. Consistency, discipline, and real action. Real action that will move you in the direction of where it is that you want to go, and you will get what you want in this life. As I say that, there are already some of you sitting there going, oh shit, that's so true. Because many of you aren't consistent, aren't disciplined, and you're not taking real action. Or the other side, you are consistent, you are disciplined, but your action is lacking in the category of intensity. doing the work that's necessary. So Wake Up Chiro says, let's wake up what's inside of you. Let's break down the walls and the stories that are there so we can get that consistency, so we can get that discipline, so we can take the actions. I know, really weird, I'm sneaking up on you, right? We can take the actions that are necessary. By the way, that was peeling back layers in case you were wondering. So we can take the actions that are necessary to grow and expand in your life. That's where we empower, we execute, and we expand. That's exactly what it is Wake Up Chiro, is to wake up that chiropractic warrior that is within all of us, but it comes by waking up the warrior first and waking up the person. You wake up the person and you can wake up and change the world. That's Wake Up Chiro. So, hope that makes sense. Now, as for the 60-day program, I would ask that as you go through the program, look, if you have insights or something doesn't make sense, I've said it before, but make sure you let me know. What are the things that aren't necessarily making sense to you so that I can make sure as I go back and tweak? There's already stuff that I've talked about with Leah. There's already stuff that I knew as I was recording it. I'm going to go back into it and make some changes and tweaks, but I'd love to hear your insights. Or do things just make sense? Are they flowing along? And again, some stuff you may say that I've already said, that's okay. But if you do have some insights, love to hear those as well. Cool? So that's Wake Up Warrior. All right, we have rules. Yes, we have rules. Again, why wouldn't we have rules? We have to have rules. We have rules for this program. Number one, no bullshit. Yeah, you'll find that the rules are the same as they were last time. No bullshit. Come to this program and just be ready to play. No bullshit. We're going to have real conversations, man. At the last program, if you were there, you know there were some conversations that took place that you were like, I was blown away at some of the stuff people were saying at the last program because it was no bullshit. It was just like, hey, can we talk? Can we talk? And we were actually having real conversations. So it was really cool. So one, no bullshit. Number two, trust the process. Trust the process. If you've been going along and you know, even with Wake Up Chiro, you've been going along. Some of you may be going, man, where is this going? Where is this going? Trust the process. It's taking you down a path of what? It's taking you, if you look at Wake Up Chiro, it's taking you down a path of accessing your power, of finding what are the things that are taking your power away. Lack of vision will take your power away. Lack of values will take your power away. And living by your stories will take your power away, because where you are right now is a result of your stories. Where you are right now is a result of your stories. So it's so important. When you look at the first 30 days of this program, that's what it's been all about. And then I'm going to shift into the second 30 days, and I'm going to take that power that's created, because I have values, I have clarity of who I am, and I have a clarity of changing my stories, and I can now dive into that second half of my life, which is to use that power to get what it is that I want, especially if you want to have it all. So it's so important. Make sure you trust the process. No bullshit, and trust the process. Number three, face the truth, and I kind of put a little slash there and say, face your stories. Face the truth, face your stories. Why? You heard me say it a second ago. Your life is a result of your stories. The stories that you've told yourself is why you are at where you are at right now. And so we want to change those stories and create more empowering stories in your life with action steps that you will take, which is so key. So for those of you who have stacked, you know there's an action at the end. We have to make sure we're taking that action, because otherwise you're journaling, and it's like journaling on steroids, but you're not taking an action. Now I will tell you, you stack over and over and over and over again, 6, 7, 8 months, this shit becomes ingrained, and you just start to live by the revelations that you're having. But you have to take a conscious effort to put this into a schedule so you're ready to rock and you're ready to roll and grow. Rock, roll, ready to grow. Man, I am just like flying today. Okay, so that is face the truth, face your stories. Your life is a result of your stories, the stories that you've been telling yourself. Okay, next one is number 4, play full out. Kind of self-explanatory, right? Play full out. Come here and be ready to play full out. That's it. Play full out in everything that we do. Stay focused. You're not going to have your cell phones on. You're not going to be surfing shit. You're not going to be posting on Facebook and Instagram and all that other stuff. Play full out. Be here now. Be in the moment. Be with us. Be here and be respectful of the people around you. Be respectful of the program. Be respectful of yourself, because you and I have both taken time away from family in order to be here. We've taken time away from our lives in order to be here. So you know what? You play full out when you're here. And finally, number 5, one of my favorites, have fun. Yes, I love to have fun, and I know you love to have fun. You've been here enough that you know we have fun when we go through this process. We're going to have fun. We'll probably have some laughs, may have some tears, I don't know, but we're going to have some fun as we move through this process, and that having fun is really what starts to ingrain it in our psyche, because work doesn't have to be hard. It can actually be fun. So make sure we have fun in the process. So those are the rules. No bullshit. Trust the process. Face the truth / your stories. Play full out and have fun. That's the rules for the program moving forward. I will assume when you show up at the program that means that you are all in because you've heard what the rules are. Okay, next, where we're going to meet. Vitalize Family Chiropractic, 4980 Benchmark Center, Swansea, Illinois. So we will meet there. Here's the scoop. The doors will not open till 12:40. Do not walk in and say you're going to put a bag here or a bag there. You want to get your seat right away. We're going to kick your ass right back out. The door will open at 12:40, and at 12:40, each individual person is going to have to do one thing. Recite the poem that was sent earlier this week. We will also ask you to briefly just tell us what that poem means to you. Why? It means a lot to me because that's a poem that I learned back in 1992? 92, I think it was. Holy crap. 92, 93 when I played football at the University of Illinois. And so I've literally known that poem for 25 years now, I guess, somewhere in that range. Holy crap. But it means a lot to me, and it's a poem where I've always been kind of like, man, where can I use this? Where can I use this? Where can I use this? And I looked at this program, and I'm like, man, what I can do, I ought to do, and by the grace of God, I will. What I can do, I ought to do, and by the grace of God, I will. By the grace of God, I will. By the grace of God, I will. I will do it. I will take the actions that are necessary to grow and expand in my life. Don't just read it and recite it. Read it and feel it. There's a reason for it. This isn't to be a dictator. I say be a dick. This isn't to be a dick or a dictator. This is to have something that you will learn that most likely you will remember forever if you actually understand what it means. And if you understand what it means, it's going to have a tremendous impact on you in your life moving forward and how you approach things. So make sure you are ready to recite that. At 12:40, we will open the doors. You will recite it, tell us what it means. You will then walk in and go ahead and have a seat. It's not meant to walk in and jack around or anything. You walk in and sit down because at 1 o'clock, folks, at 1 p.m., we are rolling. We are ready to go. We have a very tight agenda. We have a lot of stuff to get through and help you to maximize your experience in that time process. So make sure that you're there. Make sure that you're ready to go. Also make sure that you bring a change of clothes. The change of clothes is because after we're done doing what we're going to do, we will be coming back to the office. At the office, we will change. We will then hop back in our vehicles and we will be heading out again. When we head out this time, there will be food. We are going to go to dinner at some point, just to let you know. So you can grab a couple snacks at the office, put them in your bag, and then we're taking off. And when we take off this time, we will be having dinner at some point in the evening on Friday night. So you're going to need to have your clothes there and be ready to change. I know most of us say, hey, I'd like to go home and put on some deodorant. Bring your deodorant with. Hey, I'd like to clean up a little bit. Bring a freaking washcloth and you can clean up in our bathroom. Just make sure you clean up the mess. But we're going. This isn't a seminar where you're going to go sit in your room for 3 hours and then we're going to come meet again. That's why we have a tight time frame so we can be together, do the work, have an experience, connect with each other, grow and expand. Then you can go home and sleep. So that's what I've got for you right now. Anything else, I'll make sure I send it to you. I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you so much. And hey, I'll see you in a couple of hours. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.